The guy was really hairy. No, but actually, I'm originally from New York. The reason how I got here is I hike the Appalachian Trail. Trust me, it's much faster to drive. But one morning, I wake up, not too awake at this point, walking down the trail, and this bear comes across my path. And I'm not really paying attention, but before I realize it, I'm 7 feet away from this thing. 350 pounds, black bear. It's the kind that rips your head off. And in my head, all I'm thinking is, I want to pet the bear! I want to pet the bear! So I'm really lucky to be alive. No, I did not get to pet the bear, but it just stared at me for like 10 minutes and then just went, turned around, and was like, yeah, kiss my ass. So, unlike most times, I actually thought of some things ahead of time to say that I'm going to put here because I want to be so far away from you people. I mean, you're all like sitting back there except for you, which thank you for sitting in the front row because it's so bizarre. I mean, I feel like I want to go, hi, this is stand-up comedy. But I guess the lighting is better back here. I'm getting swallowed. No, but my first point, ancient wisdom, the Eastern practices that have been brought down from generation to generation, the secret cures of the ancient Chinese art. It's all a fucking bunch of bullshit. It's ancient wisdom because we used to think it worked, and now we should know that it doesn't. But ginseng sure does give you a hard-on, right? We used to think that cutting people cured blindness and, paralysis and baldness. We're going to cut you, we're going to let the blood come out, and that's going to cure your bipolar. Yep. Because that's modern medicine. I don't know. It just really, really aggravates me when someone says, that this works because it's, ancient Chinese art. Another thing that really gets me is conspiracy theories. 9/11 was an inside job. JFK, just to name the highlights. But this concept of some random act that we had no control over, that you just don't want to accept. So you wrap yourself in this blanket of some controlling entity that really does have a grasp on things, which you don't care that it's not benevolent, that it's in fact guile, but you just feel more comfortable with the fact that there's some sort of controlling force. It sounds like the same reason people believe in God. Well, that landed flat. So let's move on. This is something that I wanted to try out, specifically because I love doing accents. And I wanted to do this accent in particular because I want to talk about all the wonderful things that we have these days because of the Jews. The Jews are very wonderful people that have been around for millennia. Since the time of Abraham, they have actually brought us many wonderful things like circumcision, taking the weekend off, I'm thinking of some things on the fly. Wonderful things like, black as a fashion statement, hoarding your money, accounting, subjugation of women, very, very wonderful things. You know, the idea is that that Israel is a country that should be colonized by the original inhabitants, even though they left because they were sick of the person that was in charge at the time. You know, even though that the Egyptians haven't been ruling in a couple million years too. So it's crazy, you know. Another wonderful thing that they brought us was comedy. You have to say that Hollywood today is as funny as it is because of the wonderful benefits that the Jews have brought us. Oh yes, and cheesecake. Oh yeah, and the knish. It's a very delicious dish. Originally put together and crafted in the heart of Manhattan. Just so for your history buffs out there. I'm going to stop with that now. I like doing accents. I thought I would do, and I just wanted to give an excuse, like, you know.
Do not leave the auditorium. I'm talking to you. You know who you are.
You motherfucker. I'm trying to work on this thing. The Merovingian from the Matrix movies does this line of, the French is such a great language. To curse in French is to wipe your ass with silk. I'm trying to memorize the actual French just so I can whip that out whenever I want to, you know. Excuse me while I whip this out. To quote the writing of another Jew. Yeah. I can say all that because my father actually had a bar mitzvah. The last thing he ever did as a Jew was have a bar mitzvah, but he had one. You know, today, when he wants to get in touch with his God, he lights a fire, smokes his peace pipe, and communes with his spiritual animal. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, his power totem. I actually told him that I no longer believe in past lives or spirits staying around us. And he's like, what? But don't you remember? I showed you all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, I was a kid. And he said, okay, next time I come and see you, I'm going to show you. Convinced that, you know, okay, he'll show me, and then I'll be like, oh my God, what? Seriously? There are spirits like right next door? You know, Margaret Thatcher wants to give me the number to the current prime minister, because of course, you know, I would need that information. But a bear shits in the woods. And only Jesse's there to watch it, because he loved that. That's right. Lions and tigers and bears. What can I say? I mean, it's just like, you know, I'm just kibitzing up here. You know, it's, what, you're gonna plot because I want to tell a joke? Seriously. I mean, motherfucker over there telling me that I have to stop with the light and all that jizz. Come on, this is bullshit. I'm trying to say that, how do you say, my mishpucha is a putz because of all the kibitzing that he does, and his face just looks like a tuchus. If you understood that, congratulations. Thank you.